MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, David Robbins, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Baltimore, the left fielder, David Robbins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box now, Preston Rivera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A curveball hit right back. For 1, on to first to complete the double play.
That is third. The third baseman, Mateo.
Now in the box, Kurt Mateo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Gary Winter, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So digging in now, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Edler.
Digging in now, George Edler took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. And this one's in the dirt. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Ricky Marchand. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Hits the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, back in standing. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. Even at 2-2. The pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So striding in, Randy Sneed. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Blow smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Tim Donald, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Royce Lewis waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Settling in now, Royce Lewis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, George Herring, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Herring.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Popped him up. Blanco shading to his right. 1 out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Reese Hines.
In now, Reese Hines. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Right there for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
In now, Bob Owen.
Second baseman, Bob.
As he'll watch a first
Owen.
pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Polar Bears are out on top, 1-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Mark Bolich, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Look there.
The 1-1 home. Tried to shoot the corner and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Saul Blanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Geronimo.
Standing in now, Tomas Geronimo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 2-2 offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
David Robbins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped up. Edler is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Colin Watney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Ryan McDaniel.
Into the box now, Ryan McDaniel pitches high. The throw, ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, George Edler. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
At the plate, Jeremy hits as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Rivera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Robbins. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Preston Rivera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Herring is there, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
He's going, he's going.
Runners off for second. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The first baseman, number 6.
Stepping in now, Randy Sneed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Donald. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Donald playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2029.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Ricky Marchand, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ricky Marchand.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, George Herring, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready,
At the plate now, Reese Hines. Pitch inside. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, Well, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The count now at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Quinton Broadway.
So now to the plate, Quinton Broadway will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. Field base hit. And to score, the runner from second. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. In now, Bob Owen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Rivera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now, Colin Watney. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Syracuse is on top 3-2. Leading off the inning, Royce Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Royce Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Three and one. Here it is. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
At the plate, Mark Bolich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of the tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So striding forward now, Saul Blanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. In his career, Blanco is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Tomas Geronimo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit in the air out to right. Herring is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Robbins. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's the 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to third. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan McDaniel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Hey!
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
At the plate, George Edler.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy hits. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A man at third with one away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Ricky Marchand. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in once again, George Herring, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's 5-2. Bobby Spillane will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Preston Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Preston Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets ahead 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2 line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
Into the box now, Kurt Mateo is off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in now, Randy Sneed. On a line, that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Tim Donald, as he'll take a look at ball one. Six hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Royce Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he misses. Ball four.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mark Bolich. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. High and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 5-3. Michael Rooker will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 62, Michael Rooker.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Reese Hines. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Quentin Broadway will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Snead has a play. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Bob Owen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Snead is under it, 2 down. Now at the plate, Colin Watney. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pop-committed fastball and cheat.
In now, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Jeffrey Voss is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Saul Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Here's a pop-up now. Edler is there. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Tomas Geronimo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
David Robbins.
At the plate, David Robbins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Preston Rivera. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pitts is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kurt Mateo, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Frank Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Frank Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, George Edler.
Leading off for Syracuse, the first baseman, George Edler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready now, Jeremy Pitts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ricky Marchand will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Cole Stewart comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 53, Cole Stewart.
Into the box, George Herring. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Stewart has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A high fastball is in there. 3 runs already home here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 13.
Striding into the box, Quentin Broadway. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bob Owen.
Bob Owen.
From the stretch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 3-0 now. Colin Watney would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Count 3-1.
2 out with the man at first. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. Rivera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 8-3. Gaylord Bennett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bennett.
Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Randy Sneed.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Tim Donald, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. And he pops it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And that's too high, ball two.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball. He didn't miss it.
Elton Finnegan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. To the plate now, Saul Blanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One and one to count. From the stretch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
First offering on its way. Tomas Geronimo is at the plate as he watches ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ball two.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So a big moment here, and standing in, David Robbins, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
He's set, and the pitch. Preston Rivera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Carlos Garcia remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Colin Watney. And he takes ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Ryan.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow little grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Ivan Garcia is called upon on the pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And that misses for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Standing in now, George Herring, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hines. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's Kurt Mateo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tim Donald. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Polar Bears have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
12-6 the final tally here. The Polar Bears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Delman Shelton takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Elton Finnegan works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.